hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air, fill my soul with hope, gave me strength to cope. Love is, I walk in the world. You feel the breath of springs and hear the little bird sings. Just close your eyes and listen to the sound in the distance. I walk in the woods, took away the craziness, the hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air, fill my soul with hope, and gave me strength to cope. Love is a walk in the woods. Craziness, the hectic nimbleness, disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air, fill my soul with hope, and gave me strength to cope. Love is a walk in the woods. A walk in the oh, what madness we employ, boasted by the engine's noise. Mother Nature is our root, held the breath of life in the woods. A blanket of green from side to side, giant cedars cover the sky. The sound of a running brook, creature fled when you look. A walk in the woods took away the craziness, nimbleness. Disconnect the illusionist. A breath of fresh air. Fill my soul with hope. Gave me strength to cope. Love is a walk in the world. Feel the breath of spring and hear the little birds sing. Just close your eyes.
Well, in the basement, not downstairs. I got 3 feet of water, but my insurance don't care. They said it's an act of God. Ain't got no money there.
Oh, nobody cares, yeah.
Come on, Gary.
Oh, hello, we're on live.
What key are you guys in? What key are you in?
It's in G.
That's what I thought.
So welcome to the Sunday night. This is a Sunday night blues jam. The guitar player here, his name is Chris Horn. And of course you all know Gary on a harmonica. So the story is that I was supposed to be on Vancouver Island playing a whole bunch of places, but it's all canceled because of the flooding and everything. So here I am with my friends, glass of wine and nothing but the blues. So this is not just like the other ones with sponsor and everything. We're kind of sponsoring ourselves. Yeah,
I can drink to
You can
that.
see
I can
the-
drink to that.
Gary's
Cheers,
got his
cheers.
own brew there, and Chris and I's got glasses of wine. We're sponsoring ourselves. Ending. Woo! So welcome to Sunday Night That's Music, and I wasn't supposed to be doing the show tonight because I was supposed to be on the ferry coming back.
Hey,
But
remember that.
here we are.
Yeah.
So I want to welcome Chris. I just call him up and says last minute, Chris, my buddy, come over and jam. We have no idea what we're gonna do,
No,
but we're still gonna continue on with the tradition of
What's that?
That's music. So the whole idea of I call it That's music is because it's we're going to talk about the music that you listen to when you're a kid. Or when you're a kid.
That music,
kid.
I remember
Yeah.
that when
When
I was
you-
just a little kid.
That's a long time ago, Gary, for you, I guess.
Well, I wasn't very old back then. And Dad's music was strange.
So, yeah. So the first question is, Chris, what do you listen to when you're like 6 years old?
When I was 6 years old, I was my earliest memory of music is being introduced to Elvis Presley.
Oh,
You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog was probably one of my earliest memories of music. Yeah. Yeah, and blue suede shoes and stuff like that, right? But what I started listening to at a very young age was the Beatles. My mom would buy me Beatles records.
Oh, okay.
And,
Well, we should do a Beatles song later on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Beatles.
Hey, I remember the Beatles, grade 4. Kids would bring in little 45s and something called a record player. And a teacher would play the Beatles music. And one kid would have a guitar and they'd mimic the Beatles songs in the classroom. And we all thought that was so cool.
Hey, did you see the documentary about the Beatles?
I know, I missed
It's
it.
going on. It's going on right now.
It's on Disney, isn't it?
I've got to
Yeah,
see
I
that.
think it's on Disney.
Yeah.
People are watching it.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people posting stuff on Facebook about that, so I guess we should watch it. I don't have Disney. I don't like because I don't have kids, so
Yeah.
I don't have Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, we steal it. We know some codes and
Oh.
stuff.
So Chris,
Yeah.
tell me about yourself. What I know we met a few years ago, so here's a little introduction. Chris and I met a while back when I started doing Elton John, and I kind of just Facebook him, and I don't even know why I Facebook you. I just because I saw some guy on Facebook with a guitar,
Yeah.
and I just Facebook him and was like, do you want to join my band and play some Elton John?
Yeah.
He said, what the hell? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
You sorry you got into that?
No, not really. It was a interesting experience. It was something that forced me to learn songs for a reason, right? That's why I don't do covers, right? There's a lot of like unless there's like some sort of gig or something coming up, I don't really do covers. I don't get much from it by just doing those on my own at home. I'm more likely to just noodle around on the guitar. Sometimes something will come to me, sometimes it won't. It's a creative outlet for me, right?
So you wrote songs.
A couple, yeah, one
Yeah.
or two.
I know you wrote a whole bunch of them.
But that's what I like about music. To me, it's a paintbrush to me.
Cool.
Yeah, so I have a lot of fun with that. Lately, I've been playing bass actually with Robbie Taylor, another transplant from Alberta, who's local here in Maple Ridge now. So he's a songwriter as well. So I've always enjoyed playing with people that are creating things, right? So that's where my heart is.
Well, that's why I have people here for this show is that we're talking about because everybody's a songwriter,
Yeah.
and the reason why I'm calling it That's Music is because it's the songs that we listen through our lives that they all kind of have an influence on us, right? So that's
Yeah.
why I was asking you what you were listening to when you were a little kid.
Oh yeah, Beatles, always Beatles.
Probably have some
Yeah.
influence in the stuff that you're writing.
Yeah, Beatles never left me. Of all the phases that I went through, I'd say the Beatles were the one that never went away. Even when I was going through the hair band metal phase of the '80s, I would still listen to the odd Beatles album. Just never went away.
So
Right.
do you have anything that you wrote that's kind of influenced by the Beatles?
No, no, not at all.
Yeah. Well, what are
Yeah.
what are some of the things you work on that's original? That's
It
your
was
own?
like kind of like some bluesy stuff and just simple stuff, just personal things that sometimes the words will come to me and we get there you get inspired by certain events and there's one that I wrote a while ago that was inspired by a crow. I was working at the Mission Folk Festival, and my job was to let the garbage truck in the morning. So I'd be like the first person up in the morning. The truck would come in at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'd be waiting down by that gate there, and there was this curious crow that would come by and would just kind of sit on the top of the gate, and I'd watch the crow, and I was sitting in this chair, and then all of a sudden the crow landed right on my chair that I was sitting on, and it started taking its beak and just kind of gently caressing my arm a little bit. It was this really interesting experience and very unique, right? It was
So
very
it's not like the Alfred Hitchcock
no,
birds.
it meant
Pecking at you.
it meant no harm, and I mean no harm to all creatures, and it was a really cool experience. And
I think
and,
crows and ravens, I think, affect a lot of people.
Well, yeah, well,
when you
there's
communicate with
symbolism.
them.
There's symbolism in the indigenous cultures, right?
They're very smart. They won't forget a face, and you know, they hold a grudge.
But the crow when I looked it up, the crow and the raven in white cultures, the raven is like an omen, like a death omen, right? But in the indigenous cultures, the raven is actually a good omen, and they call it the bringer of light, which I found kind of fascinating. Right, so it inspired me to write the song a while back. I don't remember all the words. That's my own problem. Is I'll write stuff and.
But that's okay. We won't know if you got it right or not.
Well, there'll be some stumbling around if I attempt it, but it's yeah, no. If I knew we were going to be doing this stuff, I'd have brought my own words, but I wasn't entirely sure what we were doing tonight.
Well,
So
it's up to you. It's you know, it doesn't matter. But I like to hear it.
was a cold and rainy day in the suburbs of Vancouver. Takes me a while to remember. Well, it was a cold and rainy day in the suburbs of Vancouver. Canopies and naked trees fill my skies. Yes. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's cool.
goes like that. It's like, hello, Mr. Crow. I'm here to tell you about tomorrow. I wanna let you know you'll be okay. There'll be no more sorrow. And he told me to fly, to spread my wings and fly. Yeah, he told me to fly, to spread my wings and fly. Yeah, he told me to fly, to spread my wings and fly. So I'm gonna fly, to spread my wings and fly. Yeah, I don't have the words with me, so
Oh,
that's my my problem. Which is also why I don't do covers. I have a hell of a time remembering other people's words, let alone my own. So, yeah, I like to collaborate with others.
yeah. You know, it takes a while to remember all the words.
Yeah, well, I don't perform right. I mean, it's just
Yeah, I know.
You get busy. You do the for me like the 8 to 4, and by the time I get home at the end of the day, I just want to stay home. I get in my little cocoon, and I'm quite comfortable there. I look forward to retirement where I can actually go and do these kinds of things that everyone's doing, right? But I just don't have the energy at the end of the day. I'm putting in 10,000 steps a day. And,
10,000 steps. What are you in the
10,000 steps,
step master?
You know, I'm counting my steps on my iPhone. I do a lot of walking at work. I'm just bagged,
Yeah.
right? At the end of the day.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
So committing to anything once a week, it just takes a lot of energy. It's not easy being a working person.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Gary, did you hear? There's a little bit. Can you know the monitor volume buttons?
Yeah, I do.
Like the microphones. So channel 1 and 2, maybe turn them down a little bit. It seems to be feeding back. Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah. Just dial both of them. Channel 1 and 2. The
So
still kind of low.
Oh, I see.
So what were you listening to when you were a kid? 6 years
Oh,
old.
well, that's the stuff that I'm playing right now. Like
Yeah.
it's, the Nat King Cole, like
Yeah.
unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Stuff like that.
Yeah. Hold on. So that's what was in your household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I started playing these songs,
Yeah.
because it's I just listened to them and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I know
Yeah.
that song.
So is that what your parents were listening to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's a big Nat King Cole fan.
Yeah, I've heard your dad
Um,
sing before. Yeah.
Yeah, and all the Frank Sinatra, you know, like fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Yeah.
You know, all the popular Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole,
Yeah.
Ella Fitzgerald. And then there's Elvis.
Yeah.
He's not a big Elvis fan, so
Yeah.
I don't have a big Elvis.
Well, me
repertoire.
neither. Like it's just my earliest memories of
Yeah,
music. Right?
but you know,
Yeah.
a lot of the songs, like you know the
Yeah.
been to a party in a county jail. I have no idea how the lyrics go, and they're pretty complicated. A cute little jailbird cabin at sea. Actually, you know what? Another one that's easier is, you know.
What key is that in?
D.
E.
You know I can't be found alone. It's all alone. Don't be cruel. Too hard, that's true. Come to the preacher to say I do. Without you, don't be cruel. Too hard, that's true. Come on, baby, stop it right there. I have no idea how the lyrics go. Yeah, that's about it. But I have a whole repertoire. You know the guy. You know Bruce Copeland.
Yeah.
He knows like at
He knows them all.
least 7,000 songs
He knows
What?
them all,
in
yeah.
his head.
I know,
You know,
it's
he's a
incredible.
walking jukebox.
Absolutely.
So Bruce, if you're watching, you're a walking jukebox. Actually, you're even better than that. You're a walking computer.
Yeah. No, he's
with-
incredible.
With music, he knows every song,
Yeah.
and he knows the lyrics. You know,
Yeah.
I can't remember the lyrics.
Well, he's been a professional musician for longer than I've been alive.
I know, and
Like, that's pretty awesome.
so like right now, I think I might know about 50 songs. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these Elton John ones. But once it's in my head, it's easier to come back. You know, I could go out and do an Elton John tribute. Maybe given like 2-3 days notice, I can just review it and then
Yeah.
it comes back to me. But
Yeah.
yeah, learning the songs. It took a while to learn the songs, but after I learned it, and then it's just same thing as you. When we were playing together,
Yeah.
I made it a point to try to remember all the lyrics, all the songs,
Yeah.
and the chords and everything, so I won't be reading them and
Yeah.
performing it
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to do both, right? I mean, it's like if you want to perform it, then you kind of have to know it.
Yeah, you have to know it. You
Otherwise,
have
it's too stiff, right?
Yeah, you can't read
Yeah.
it, and because when you're reading it, and also too, but you can't just adapt. Like if somebody just
Yeah.
if the bass decided to go play something else,
Well, yeah.
you have to just adapt to it.
Well, it throws you off big time, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
So but if you know it by heart, then you can just easily, the whole band. If everybody knows a song by heart, then you don't have one person going on that one track because they would just jump back into all together. That's how it goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
What were you listening to, Gary, when you were a kid?
What was in music? I think I listened to a lot of stuff. Probably-
6 years old. Early.
Well, that would be Dad's music and stuff that my parents would play on the record player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or
what did your
radio.
dad listen to?
And so they were listening to Perry Como.
Lawrence
Oh,
Welk?
yeah.
I
okay.
think Harry Belafonte was really big in my
Oh
house.
yeah,
Yeah.
Harry.
My mother especially. So we went to see him live, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in Vancouver.
So you must have known the Banana Boat song.
Oh, yeah.
He
Banana
said them,
boat.
he said them, he said them,
That's
he said them.
beautiful. Wow.
Daylight coming, we want to go home.
Dale! Dale! Yeah.
That's the wine. I'm gonna
And-
need more wine.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
what else they listened to besides that, but they listened to a lot of stuff on the radio, and there was different musicians, I guess.
So last week, Gary brought his harmonica, and I asked him to bring it again this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought a whole bunch of harmonicas.
So we're all gonna jam together. I just gotta fix this. I got a little bit of. I don't know what it is. It's feeding back on the.
Okay, go for it.
It's just like these guys.
Ah,
Okay. That's probably a little better. Okay.
we're getting
Yeah.
rid of the
Let's
static.
jam. This is supposed to be jam. We're supposed to be jamming.
Jam.
Let's jam something.
I wrote some music.
You know, there's okay.
Yeah, I wrote some poems, songs. We could
All right.
try one, but it's
Chris
like,
and I will
jamming.
play along, and
yeah,
yeah,
we were trying one earlier, and
just read the first line, and we just gotta get a feel of what your
I think
poem's all about.
yeah, well, that was a very jazzy one about my experience downtown Vancouver, Gastown, and I recently again, I looked up because I wanted Gassy Jack. Gassy Jack had to be in the song, right?
Gee,
And it was raining. Yeah, it was raining like cats and dogs. It was raining on Gassy Jack's lonesome grave. Standing in a puddle of cold, cold rain, begging for just a little bit more. For a view of the girly show goes on Main Street every Friday night. And the steam clocks been whistling by the hour, still raining like cats and dogs on Gassy Jack's his lonesome grave. Peter Tam on piano. Chris Horn plucking away on that sweet, sweet guitar. Yeah, he was living in a foreign place, looking like death warmed over, was written all over his lonely face. Standing in a puddle of cold, cold rain. You got spare change, spare change.
spare change, yeah. I got spare
Got a
change.
cigarette.
I don't smoke.
I felt sorry about his luck. But you know, Peter, I couldn't afford to spare him a buck.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got bills to pay. I see you
Yeah.
around, think
Same
I'm
me,
on
brother.
my way. Then I smile at the painted ladies of the night. Ooh, baby. Dancing underneath soft red lights. I say in my drunken way, hey baby, could you brighten up my day? They give a little show for me, but they sure do love to please me. They smile at me, Chris, they smile. They smile, sweet little smile just for me. Yeah, I'm standing in a puddle of cold, cold rain, begging for just a little bit more, little bit more. They blow me off with a kiss, send me on my way. The see the red neon sign brightens up the smiling Buddha cabaret. Yeah. Well, he laughs at me, but I'm not very funny. He laughs at me, though I don't got much money.
Yeah.
He laughs at me, though I'm
All
just a standing in a puddle of cold, cold rain, begging for just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm begging for just a little bit more. The steam clock's been whistling by the hour. Still raining like cats and dogs on Gassy Jack's lonesome grave. Raining like cats and dogs on Gassy Jack's lonesome grave. Finish that off for me. Ooh, Chris Hone on that guitar. Peter on piano. We are alive, alive tonight.
I don't know if there's anybody out there making any comments.
I don't know. The screen's blank, you know. Maybe I should say something. I don't know.
All right, Gary.
All right.
It was it reminds me of Gastown when we're out there doing our second floor show with
Hey
the
there.
beautiful Nikki. So Nikki and I will be playing at the Christmas market tomorrow.
All right.
The Vancouver Christmas market.
Oh, the one at the QE?
Hmm?
At the QE? Queen Elizabeth QE?
No, it's at the Jack Pole.
Oh,
Plaza.
they moved it. They moved it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the bitch to find parking over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the Christmas market. We'll be playing a show from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I think we got the late shift. So
Sounds pretty
I know
good.
a lot of friends are playing out there. You know, Bruce has played out there, and Diane Lyons, Bruce Copeland. Who else? Yeah, a lot of people I know.
Nice.
But you have to play Christmas song though.
Of course.
Yeah.
All the way. Hey, I earned a few bucks
Oh.
doing that one when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Singing Christmas carols?
I was singing Christmas carols,
Yeah.
and you know, me and my two brothers, and we didn't even know
Yeah.
the words to and we would hop on a bus in Vancouver's going from southeast Vancouver down the Fraserview area for all you Vancouver people, and then we would cruise along that bus and go all the way down to the Shaughnessy where the rich people lived,
Oh, yeah.
and then we'd get out and we'd wander down the streets with our little, you know, nothing, and book
Yeah.
or something, and we'd show up, knock on the door, and
Yeah.
and if people would come to the door, and one time we come to the door, and there was this really nice looking family, and they were Asians, and they're all dressed up in like suits and ties and gowns, and they're celebrating, and they played on a grand piano. And they all came to the door, and we were standing there, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yeah.
And they gave us quite a few bucks, I'll tell you.
Oh, there's a few number of people on Facebook.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's Terry.
Hi, people on
Hi,
Facebook.
Terry. Hi, Jenny.
Oh, Jenny's there. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Jenny's
there.
always here.
So is this
There's actually
where,
5 people watching us on Facebook.
awesome.
So is this where we confess? 'Cause I have a confession.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
let's
So-
hear your confession. Okay,
So-
ladies and gentlemen, Chris is going to make a
Hold on,
confession.
Make a confession.
Okay,
It's a
So-
pay
confession
attention.
of Chris Horn.
That's
Speak up.
really distracted. That's gonna go up. There we go. That's a little bit of a delay thing there.
Yeah. Okay,
Um,
let's hear the confession.
Okay, so you're talking about Christmas caroling as a kid, right?
That's right.
So I
Christmas
used
caroling.
to chum around with all the older kids in my hood, right? So we were kind of downtown ish on the edge of downtown inner city of Oshawa, back in Ontario, and I was the younger one with these older kids, so we decided we'd go out and do some Christmas caroling, right? So we'd
Okay.
knock on some doors and we'd sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" and all the classic Christmas caroling songs that you would sing, but we weren't doing too good. We weren't getting very much money, right?
Oh,
So-
you got to do it the right. You got to do it just right.
Well,
There's a certain technique involved.
Well, yeah. You know what our technique was? We started a lie and said that we're from the local church. we started making more money.
Oh my goodness.
We said we're from St. Hedwig's, and then we start knocking on these doors and we tell people we're from St. Hedwig's Church, and then every once in a while someone would say something like, oh, St. Hedwig's, oh yeah, our daughter got married at St. Hedwig's. Oh, here's $5. Good for you, good for you, young kids going out and
that's so
spreading the joy,
bad.
right? So
Oh, the other thing
Yeah.
we did one time with all the Christmas Carol money we made, we decided as 3 brothers, my parents didn't have a Christmas tree. We stopped off at a Christmas tree place in Vancouver, and we looked for the biggest tree we could find and walked it home to our parents' house, came in, knocked on the door, and then came up to the door, and we had like a 9-foot tree, and we brought it in for them, for the family, so we could celebrate Christmas with a tree.
where'd you get the 9-foot tree from?
From well, they used to have lots where they brought
Oh, it
Christmas
wasn't from
trees.
Stanley Park.
No, we didn't. No, no.
Axe on his
My,
hand.
my kids, my friends would have got it from Stanley Park.
Stanley Park. Well,
Hey, we did that one time with the Scouts. We actually went out to Crown Lands because you're allowed to go and cut down trees on
that's
Crown
right.
Land.
Yeah, you are.
Actually, you do need a stumpage fee. Like you have to get a stumpage
Permit or
license.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did. Everything's all legit, and we just went out there with saws and axe, and we just cut our own Christmas tree.
Perfect.
So yeah.
You guys are so,
So-
honest.
yeah. So anyway, I just want to mention it to everybody on Facebook.
Hey, Facebook.
Your comments, they don't. You have to make your comments on YouTube for it to go on the screen. So I'm seeing this. I see Jenny and Deborah and Terry and on Facebook making comments, but I won't see them, and it doesn't show up on the screen unless you. Oh, there's Terry. Hi, Terry. So unless you make them on YouTube. So yeah, I'm training you up for this new for the technology. So there's going to be more stuff coming. Actually, there's a lot of exciting things going on. Even though it's all rainy and we got dark days, and I know some of you may have seen me, saying how every day I'm just by myself and not and that's the fact. That's true. I'm by myself and nobody's here, and there are times when it feels like I'm Tom Hanks in Castaway.
A great movie. I
Oh,
love
was
that
that why
movie.
the bear was here? Was that your buddy?
Well, no, actually, my dog is here, and my dog's my buddy.
Moose.
Moose is my, but Moose doesn't talk, so Moose is sort of like Wilson.
Well, when Moose starts talking, you might want to, up the medication.
Yeah, yeah. I wish you could
Oh, boy.
talk.
Oh, boy.
I like to have someone to talk to, and
Hey, I think I'm. What is Dr. Moose? I
Dr.
remember.
Moose?
I think I did see him. Yeah,
Dr. Moose.
good doctor.
I
yeah.
don't know if Moose is a doctor. I don't know if he's got his doctor
Dr. Moose.
degree or
Dr.
anything.
Gary's hearing major needed a little.
Yeah.
He'll-
Gary, what?
Okay,
This is a
my
big.
hearing aids are on right now.
This,
I hear
Gary, this is a
everything
big
just
comment from Terry. Is
fine.
that
Oh,
Terry?
yeah. Terry. Let's see,
Yeah. What does it say? I can't read it from here.
Oh, I'm not sure. We got Deborah.
It's on the screen.
Deborah. Oh, sorry. That's Jenny.
Oh, it's Jenny. Okay.
Yeah. It was just. What have we got here? Okay, we got one from Deborah saying, "Hi,
Oh,
Peter and Chris.
there's
Hi,
Deborah.
Peter.
Hi, Deborah.
Hey, wait, she didn't
Hello.
include me, Deborah. It's okay. It's okay. No.
Gary's getting shunned.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
We're gonna have
Hey,
to
hey,
feature him
Gary.
on a solo.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
did you eat the whole brownie?
might have had a pinch for medicinal purposes. Just a pinch. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to play a song for you to solo harmonica on, Gary.
Well, I'd love that.
Yeah.
What
So,
What kind of song are we talking about here?
I don't know what key. You got a couple of harmonicas there. I guess for those who like Gary, maybe you can tell people about harmonica.
About
Like
the
for,
harmonica?
for guitars and piano, we can like simply just go on any key. C.
Harmonicas.
Because I got white keys and black keys and
Well,
sharps and
it's
flats.
basically a harmonica. The type I have are they're kind of like this. So you got 10 holes. Now it's a little bit like sex because you kind of blow and draw.
It's a good thing
Anyways,
I put it on the YouTube saying this is not for kids.
And this is not for kids. No.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm trying to say is that there's different keys.
Yeah.
For different. You got different harmonica because it plays in different
Now
key.
the harmonica I have in my hand is made by Leo Oscar, and that's important because they make a decent blue collar harmonica. So you can interchange the combs inside of them. So if something goes wrong, you can actually replace the comb. You replace all the parts easily, which is a good thing. And they're a good blues harp,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, hey, Chris, you want to do a blues song?
This was done in C.
Oh, that's
So-
a C one.
This is C, so
Okay.
I'd probably
Want to do
be
something in C?
We already played in G twice though. Why don't you pick up a D harmonica?
in D, A, B, C. So D would be good with C,
Why
but
don't you pick up a D? You got a D?
I've got a D.
Yeah, play in your D there.
All right,
Okay.
we'll
Yeah,
talk
we
about
need
a
to
little
pick
bit
one
about that
different-
D.
different-
This one here
Do
happens to
something
be
bluesy in D.
You want something.
something-
Honer
blues.
Special
Well,
20.
it sounds like you want something little upbeat blues, right? A little something a little bouncy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, can I find a song for it? I've got blues songs. I got blues songs.
Gary, you want to put us back on video?
Working away here, trying to find my blues song.
Switch the video.
It's video too. You
There
and
you go.
Chris.
Thank you.
I found it. Yeah. Got a Workman blues till Friday night. I've been working days, I've been working nights. Got a Workman blues till I punch that clock. Yeah, hard cash money sure don't buy a lot. Peter Tam on piano. Chris Horn guitar. Better punch that clock, it's getting late. Better punch that clock. You know, I got myself a real hot day. Drinking growler, that amber ale beer. Yeah, I think I'll stay. Buy my sweetheart another IPA. Yeah, I'm a hard working man, Peter. I'm a hard working man. I'm thinking up another grandiose plan. Got a working man blues till Friday night. I've been working day, I've been working night. Got a working man blues till I punch that clock. You know, hard cash money sure don't buy a lot. Better punch that clock, getting late. Better punch that clock, you know, I got myself a real hard day. Chris Horn on guitar. Show us a little stuff on that guitar. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Got a workman blues, no good cause. Yeah, been singing the blues cause I love my job. I'm all drunk every beer near the end of my flight. I'm sipping on a strong, strong hoppy malt. Yeah, see me cry big barley tears in my growler, honey lager beer. Yeah, I'm sipping on a honey lager beer. And I'm a hard, hard working man. I'm always thinking of a grandiose plan, man. Yeah.
Take it away, Gary.
Yeah, I'm just plumb tuckered out. Ooh, I like that.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Gary.
Cheers. I'll drink to that. Woo!
Drink to anything.
How we doing? We're
That was fun.
yeah, getting new people here. Jenny, Deborah. So a lot of people went over to YouTube. Great, thank you.
So lots of roads closed today.
Hey,
You see
Chris, you're getting
Lots of-
double hearts up here, I think.
Ooh, who's
Yeah.
that from? Deborah.
From Deborah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, by the way, Deborah plays accordion,
that? Oh, nice.
and we play a couple of gigs together. And yeah, she's accordionist.
Oh, wait, somebody's loving the harmonica guy. I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on a magazine. She's awarded accordions
really?
on of the year award and all that stuff.
Oh,
So
that'd be cool.
she's amazing accordion player, Deborah. So
I would like to play with an accordion player.
We got a
Yeah.
woohoo! Awesome, guys.
well, thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, I don't have a prize for tonight, like as usual, because I don't have a sponsor for tonight. I guess we're just sponsoring ourselves
You
here.
can auction off the sapling.
Um,
Or
Yeah,
is that
I
a,
don't-
is that a
I don't think it's
personal attachment to that?
it doesn't,
inanimate
but it
object?
doesn't grow. It's not really a
That little Christmas. That's a Charlie. And that's the cutest little Charlie Brown
Does
tree
it
I
look
think
like
I've
a
ever
sapling?
seen.
It's like it's got a bag and everything. I don't even know
You
where
know
I
what?
got that from.
We should start a bid on the little tree.
Yeah.
Maybe we have
I
people
think
bidding.
I'm gonna got it
Raising
from.
money for St. Hedwig's Church.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with $5.
Five-
they
we
they
have
they
$5
had a flood and they
For
need
the
to
cute
fix their
little Charlie
basement
Brown
and,
Christmas tree.
Speaking of floods, actually, there is a talk of about a flood concert I'm putting together
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
that I'll be producing and working with a number of groups. You know, I'm with the Rotary and I'm also on the Salvation Army Ministry Community Council. So we've been talking about because the Salvation Army actually are doing a lot of stuff to get money and food and all kinds of essentials out to the flood victims. They have arranged because Salvation Army has places in Chilliwack and lots of different locations. So they have premises where things can be delivered there and people can go and pick up. And so there's an infrastructure that can help people. So I think it's a great idea if we can help them to, I don't know, well, anyway, we were talking about a concert that might raise some funds for people because people need money right now. I mean, when you're losing everything, you need money to rebuild.
Yeah.
And the governments are also contributing, but I think the federal government's saying that they're gonna give to the Red Cross, but I don't know. I mean they're all good, but the Salvation Army are more local and they have a lot more hands-on with just working with the local people and getting stuff out there. So
Yeah. I think however it gets done though is what's important.
yeah, so there's talk about that. So we might have a Christmas concert that involve doing some fundraising,
Right on.
and it's all legit. It's not some
Not
what's that church?
Not some young kid from Oshawa scamming people.
Not for some church in Oshawa.
Yeah.
So here in Maple Ridge. So hope I will announce that as soon as what's going on. So you guys have anything planned for? I mean, Christmas is coming up. It's only like 3 weeks away or something like that.
Oh man, I did a little bit of shopping the other day. I think I tried to pick up a few
Shopping.
gifts for
Yeah.
certain relatives and
Yeah.
family events, and trying to reconnect with my kiddies.
Yeah.
I got one in Australia, and one on the island,
How
and
do you get gifts over? You send it over there?
I don't know. I haven't figured this out yet. I have to do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. What about you, Chris? What are your plans?
Well, I'll go see my neighbor on Christmas Eve, and then go see my kids on Christmas morning. I've got my Christmas shopping done. I did a big epic trip through the Rockies this past summer, so I did a bunch of shopping over the summer.
Oh,
Picked up some stuff for the kids
Wise.
while I was out there, and then we did a trip into Gastown, and I picked up a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff when I was down there too. So it's basically done. So
that's very smart.
it's kind of good.
Picking stuff up as during
Yeah.
the rest of the year instead of waiting the last minute.
That's right. Pick
So-
up something for your wife at the gas station on the way home, right? Good plan, right?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't. Luckily, we don't have a big Christmas gift thing. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
maybe I'll give her my CD.
Oh, and happy Hanukkah to everybody. Hanukkah started
Oh, yeah,
today,
that's
so
right. Yeah, happy Hanukkah.
I'm not sure if is today the day you light your menorah. Is that on the first day?
I'm not sure.
It's like 8 crazy nights according to Adam Sandler. So I'm thinking tonight you light your Hanukkah, your menorah.
Okay.
Or David Lee Roth
It's-
actually lit the menorah.
Yeah, that's they have. There's so many different traditions that I just stick to the Christmas. I'm just too lazy to learn about everything else. But I guess I should find out more.
Well, I just think as an entertainer you should learn more.
I
about
know
the
I
Jewish-
should, yeah.
about the Jewish faith.
Yep. Well, and Muslim and Jewish. I mean,
Yeah.
everything's good. At least that's what I believe. So, well, what do you think?
What do I think?
How? What,
Oh, I've been.
what are some of the comments? I
No,
can't
I'm
read
reading.
the
I'm
comments.
reading
from
some of the comments here, and Deb was saying she wanted to get the hold of Chris and Peter, contact information, and I was getting some advice about Australia because of the
There's
cost.
lots of things that can kill you there.
Well, I know that, but just for Christmas, yeah,
Even the small
it's-
bugs
there's-
are deadly. aren't
There's
they?
no guarantee it'll get there for Christmas. So yeah, I know. Well, I
You
can
kids
always
just want your money, man. Just
I
send
know.
them
I
money.
can always what's that called? Bank transfer, whatever, money to one of my kids. It's going in your bank account. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas to you.
And then tell them that they're your favorite.
Yeah.
Then tell them all the same thing.
Well, that's always in debate.
You know, I'm gonna try to send some Christmas cards out. You know, this year I haven't done. I've always doing the
Wait a
e-cards.
minute.
I think I'm gonna
Somebody's-
go back to
What's
the.
Jenny saying
the
about?
old-
She's saying something about our CD here tonight. What's going on here?
Well,
Jenny.
Yeah, give my friends my
Geez,
CD.
I hope there wasn't just Peter, Tams, Chris, and Gary's CD in that gift. Ooh, I don't know.
So that's what I was saying. You know, I'm
It's a
just
gift.
give my CD away for Christmas gift.
Well, that would be a great gift.
The only CD from me is some of the places I might take you.
So I was going to make an album, like a vinyl, but I don't know. The whole idea of vinyl is just kind of put on hold right now. It's been back ordered for like 4 months, and I'm just not going anywhere. So, yeah.
I like that comment. Miss D Dub, she mailed a Wild Salmon Defenders hoodie to Oz. I'm assuming that means Australia.
Oh, that's Terry,
Okay. Hi, Cherry.
Salmon Defenders.
Salmon Defenders.
Yeah, and you know what? That's actually that's a great idea. There's these they have like T-shirts
Okay.
and sweatshirts and hoodies and all kinds of stuff that you can buy and it's got a really nice indigenous salmon logo on it.
Right.
So I think it's a great gift. It's a great gift. So you know what? Maybe Terry, I'm gonna talk to you and Eddie to see if I can buy one of those shirts and give away as a door prize one time. Get you guys to sponsor it.
Now there you go.
Yeah, give that away as a door prize.
Sounds
Like
like a
that's
great
a-
door
yeah.
prize.
So we have some other door prize. You know, I still haven't awarded the Silver Valley beer to anybody yet. So Gary, maybe.
Oh wait, somebody's saying you can get them from me, and
Yeah. I know Terry. I
Yeah.
can get it from Terry.
it's Terry, Gary. I
Yeah.
know. Okay.
So I will
Terry.
contact you, Terry, and maybe I'll get some for Christmas presents. Well, how are
we
we
gonna
doing
do?
for time? We're
It's 3 minutes before 8.
okay. Well, let's do one last song, wrap things up. How's that?
Sounds good. What are you gonna do?
Well, Chris was talking about the early days he was listening to Beatles,
Yeah.
and the Beatles, where they have a documentary going and
They
everything right
do.
now. So I think we should play a Beatles song.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do something in C so it's easy. Let's do something fun. Shake it up, baby.
Shake it on, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Working on out.
Well, working on
Working
out.
on out now.
You know you look so good.
You look so good.
Come on and just a little closer
Just
now.
a little closer.
Just like I knew you would.
I knew you would. Shake it
up,
on, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
Well, work it out. You know you twist so fine.
Still fine.
You come on, twist a little closer now. And let me know that you're mine. Here we go, harmonies. Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
Take a solo. Your turn, Gary. Shake it up, baby.
Shake it on, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
Oh, you shake a little girl.
Shake it on.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
Come on and twist a little closer now.
Twist a little closer.
And let me know that you're mine. Oh, shake it, baby, now. 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 Here we go.
Yeah.
Woo! So that was it. A little bluesy jam, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Horn, my buddy from way back, and I don't know if you heard in the beginning that how we met. Actually, you know, a lot of the musicians I met is online on Facebook. You know, Facebook is like a Tinder for for musicians. I mean, a lot of people. That's great. I think it was great. It's just get together, jam, and Chris also plays bass at once in a while. I think you'll find him at the Wolf Bar here in Maple Ridge, playing with Robbie Taylor, and I think you guys also play at the Haney.
Haney?
Yeah,
Haney
we had
too.
it until COVID took it all away. We had a weekly thing there on Wednesdays,
Cool.
and then
Hey, I remember that.
that was a bummer to lose that one.
I
That
brought
was-
my
that was a fun
harmonica a
one.
couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, you know, with COVID, we're here. This is just good, you know, live streaming, and actually, what we have audience coming all the way from Montreal, like Jenny from Montreal that's watching this right now. So it's like
8765309.
it's yeah.
I'm sure you've heard that once or
Yeah.
twice.
So she's so we got people from all over the place watching, and you know, and it's gonna be stay on YouTube for a while. So next week we're gonna play some Christmas songs. There's a slide for next week. We got this is Nathan. He also plays the piano, so we're gonna have a dueling piano Christmas.
Whoa. I like this idea, Peter.
So
Awesome.
next week we're gonna have dueling Christmas pianos.
Should put spikes on your piano.
Yeah, we're gonna
Horns.
we're gonna throw things at each other. So
You can throw the sapling at him.
yeah, and I met Nathan at he came in last year. He came to a New Year's Eve party jam. We had a New Year's Eve Zoom what is it a live stream, and he came to that, and that's why I met him. And he said, let's. I said, okay, well, let's be on. You're gonna have to come on my show. So I'm gonna bring him next week, and
I think you should. I really enjoyed being with you in Gastown when you did the dueling piano thing.
well, we're gonna do that tomorrow night
Yeah.
at Christmas market, and then we're playing at the Christmas market again with Nikki and the dueling. Actually, we're not calling it dueling piano because we're not fighting. We're actually complementing each other.
As it should be.
Yeah.
In the real world.
So, anyway, thank you for coming and joining us, and thank you, Chris, for coming. And
Thanks for having me.
for
Hey.
last minute, I called him and he said, "Yeah, I'll come and play." And Gary with the harmonicas and sharing your song with us. We're gonna have to work on that some more, and maybe we'll get you recorded one of these days. So, cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
And see you next
And
week.
Drink to that. Awesome.